Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another episode of TheLowriderCulture. We're back in Fullerton, California. Finally, we're back.
Yay!
All right, let's begin. Please tell us your name.
My name is Monica Castañeda.
Monica, thank you so much for making the time for me. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you for asking me. It's my pleasure.
All right. Okay, please tell us the year and model of your car.
I have a 1951 Chevy Deluxe Styleline.
How long have you had it?
I've had this car for not for very long, since May, so not that long, less than a year for sure.
Yeah, that's really cool. Where did you pick it up from?
So that's an interesting story, actually. I was looking for a bomb. Some of you may know that I had a Monte Carlo first, and I loved it. That was my first lowrider, but I knew I wanted a classic, and so I was asking around, and I heard that another woman in Fullerton, April, shout out to April, she was selling this car because she was going to fix up another car, which I'm sure we'll see very soon. But yeah, I messaged her, asked her, if she was interested in selling. She said she was. I went to Fullerton, looked at it, fell in love at first sight. And the only thing was this car is 3 on the tree, stick shift.
Oh.
I've driven stick shift before, but in a newer car, not an older car. So I had to do a little bit of test driving with her. It was fun, hitting the pipes. I knew this was going to be my car. So April was really stoked that it was going to another female. It was like one woman to another, keep it going, and the sale was made and she was mine. But big props to April. I am so thankful to her.
That's really cool. I like that. Please tell us the name of your car club.
My car club is AssociateD Car Club, Fullerton.
All right. How long have you been a member?
So I'm a new member. I got my plaque in August, so very recent. I've been, obviously I've been around the car club, but I finally earned my plaque, and I'm very proud of that. It was a great experience, and I'm just so proud to represent this car club.
That's really cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what does it take to be part of AssociateD Car Club?
So, AssociateD Car Club, you got to put in work. It is a car club that started with brothers, family, and I'm obviously not related, but I put in work, and I put in work for a year. And putting in work means showing up to shows, going to car shows, helping out, making your presence known, representing the club well, which I try to do. But yeah, I've been here every Monday for definitely over a year, maybe a year and a half, almost 2, with AssociateD. So I've been putting in work. You all have seen me. So Pomona and Long Beach and fundraisers and everything. So yeah, you have to put in work. So you got to be a good person. So AssociateD wants someone who's going to represent well. So
that's really cool.
I feel like, yes, that's me.
That's really cool. So you said that you've been coming here to the Modelo Mondays for almost over a year, right?
Yeah.
What brought you into the lowrider culture?
So that's also a different story. I know most of the people who do this say that they were brought up with this, like their families from this. That's not me. I've always loved it. I grew up in Santa Ana. The culture was certainly around, and I always loved it. I appreciated the cars. I always was like, wow, that's so badass. But it was never something I was raised with. On the contrary, it was almost, frowned upon because of the relation people think lowriders and, the bad elements. So I was kept away, but I've always been intrigued by it. So as I became older, I found myself here on a Monday night shopping at Food for Less. And I was like, what's going on over there? I hear the funk, I see the cars. And I just walked around, introduced myself. And as you all know, a very friendly group. They welcomed me right away. They introduced themselves to me, AssociateD, and they said, hey, family friendly, I have a daughter. Come back every Monday if you want to hang out. And I thought, you know what, I might do that. So that's where it started for me. Just a random shopping trip to Food for Less, and then I never left. So that's my story. And since then, I've just been immersed in it. I love every minute of it. I love seeing the new cars. It's been the best thing that's happened to me in my life.
That's really cool. I think you already answered my next question. But what does the lowrider culture mean to you?
Oh gosh, so many things. I know a lot of people say family, and I have to say the same. I found a family in a car club. I have family here, not a lot. Most of my family lives in Arizona, but I found like my chosen family, my lowrider family in this culture, and I'm so grateful for it. So yeah, it does mean family, not by blood, but by other things, by just people who are there for you. And that's what I've noticed. We are there when there's a death. We are there when people need money for their kids or for someone who's passed away, or it's been so wonderful. Books for school. I mean, just Thanksgiving, to feed the poor. The lowrider culture has just been more than I thought, and I think everybody needs to know how wonderful and all the good things that this culture does. We're there for the community, and that's the other thing. Lowrider culture is about community.
Awesome. I know you haven't had this car for a long time. Can you please walk us around the car and show us more of your car, and maybe tell us the plans that you have for the car?
So she's a matte black, which I love. I love the color. Of course, you always want to put chrome. I want to definitely put some little eyelids on there, maybe some color. Future pinstriping definitely going to happen. I want people to know that this is a woman's car. First and foremost, I want to represent for the women. Girls, you could do this. Little girls, big girls. I mean, I started at 40 years old. It's never too late. So yes, but I want people to know this is a woman's car. So red pinstriping, maybe a flower. I'm gonna definitely put a little red on the white wall, change that up, maybe do some crossbars. I definitely want a bag. I'm an airbagger, so yeah, I'm looking to do that. Just keep it, drop her as low as I can possibly go. As far as what's going on right now, the interior needs work. Obviously, that's why these beautiful blankets are here. But everything works in there. All the gauges work. I don't have a radio. That's the other thing I got to do. That's why there's a boombox in there. But you'll hear me coming, whether it be my pipes or my music. You're gonna hear me coming. So, but yeah. So interior, I'm still kind of researching. I like the gray. The top of it is still really nice and intact, but I want to keep her as original as possible and keep with the same colors. But it came with these awesome cup holders. Everything is, straight from this era of the car. April was generous enough to let me keep those things. The blinds came with the car. Love the blinds. Let's see what else. Yeah, representing Fullerton, 51. I don't really know what else there is to do. I mean, maybe in the future I want to get her freeway ready, do a open drive shaft. But I want to keep her stick shift. I love that I could do the 3 on the tree, and it's not something a lot of women know how to do. Again, ladies, you could do this. It's not that hard. It's badass. I mean, you'll get a thumbs up from people, and it feels great. So go for it.
That's really cool. Do you mind if we take a look at the engine?
Yeah. There she is. 216. But yeah, hopefully in the future we can get something else going in there so we can drive a little faster and go a lot further other than local stuff.
So what kind of engine are you planning on getting?
I don't know. See, those are all the questions I'm still kind of learning how to answer.
Oh, okay.
But I talk to people who work on bombs and who are familiar with, how to get that going. So where was that at? But yeah, I will definitely figure that out. I know you might have to get a engine from a truck or a transmission or something like that. So hey, don't hate if I'm not getting this correctly, guys. Still learning, but hey, I want to learn. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna know how to answer all these questions eventually. But yeah, want to get this car on the freeway. I want to take her everywhere. I want everybody to see her. We have a chapter in San Diego. I want to speak about that too. Associated San Diego, we have family in Oceanside. That's a big chapter over there. And I want to be able to showcase this car and go to some shows over there and represent Associated OC over there. So eventually, guys, Oceanside, I'm going to come for you. I promise.
That's really cool. So what's the furthest you have gone with this car?
So let's see. I've been to Whittier on the freeway. That was a little scary. LA drivers, they're not forgiving. And even though they see me and I'm still like, hey guys, slow it down. I got a cool car. But so there, and then recently I went to the City of Industry for the premiere of the Cholo Zombie movie. So I drove this car there, also on the freeway, and it did good. But I mean, I don't want to push it. So I try to take care of her. I don't want to have any issues unnecessarily. So those are the farthest places I've gone with her.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, Monica, can you please tell us where we are right now?
So we're at Larry's Pizza in the city of Fullerton. This is where Associated and Function hold our a Modelo Monday, our free every Monday, rain or shine, except for pandemic, then we had to close down. But every Monday, rain or shine, you can find us here, Larry's Pizza, Fullerton.
Any other things that you would like to point out?
I want to point out, I just want to give all kinds of props to Function as well. I know a lot of you see Associated and Function together. We roll together. Those are my brothers and sisters in that car club. I have so much love and respect for them. They've helped me when I've been stranded on the side of the road with this car, and that has happened before. Have any questions about cars? We're family. They are a huge part of my lowrider family, number one, actually. So I just want to make sure that I acknowledge Function and that whole car club. They're awesome. And yeah, just make sure I put that out there.
That's really cool. Alrighty, Monica, thank you so much for making the time for us. I truly appreciate it. Do you have any shout outs?
Yes, definitely want to shout out Function Car Club Fullerton. Got to give them props. They've been amazing. So Function, you guys are my family. Big shout out to Function. Also, our Associated San Diego chapter. Big shout out to Associated San Diego. Shout out to Larry's Pizza. Thank you for letting us have this every Monday, rain or shine. And last but not least, I want to shout out all the lady lowriders out there. There's a lot of us. Come through on a Monday. Introduce yourselves. I'd love to meet you guys. And all the future lady lowriders, you all can do this. Get a car. It's a great time. It's a great community. And I can't wait to meet you guys.
All right. Well, like I said, thank you so much for making the time. I truly appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. And remember, if you're watching this, you are the LowriderCulture.
Come through on a Modelo Monday and let's be friends and let's swap car stories and I hope to see you all you guys. Okay.